But something else that just blows me away even more than that. We've been talking about this, everybody, back and forth for the past week about Willy Wonka and the whole special event that went down overseas. And now we're getting a horror movie based on that. And that leads me to our feature story of the night. Saying right now, like, Brian, what are you talking about right now? But we talked about this multiple times last week, but there was a whole exhibition that went down overseas with Willy Wonka. Now, they used AI to generate all these different images for the actual production. It was supposed to be a special event, immersive experience over in the chocolate factory. And everyone kept saying it was like a meth lab. Okay, people would go in and pay $44 or $40, and then they were all asked for their money back. They got like one piece of candy. Remember we were talking about this last week.
They got a jelly bean and a cup of lemonade.
And the people in the evening came in. There was none left, and they were pissed off. But the one thing they were saying is they're gonna do a horror movie now based off this character. There's only two characters there, but this character, everyone's like, "What the hell is this guy doing here?" The unknown they're calling it. And the movie's called The Unknown. It's coming out in 2024. But this happened last week. Had this huge blow up online. I don't know how they're making this, but the premise already is out there. I'm just like, I mean, guys, like, this is just, I don't know, but Clyde Donut Pictures is doing this. It's called The Unknown. It's based off this iconic, everyone's social trending experience that went down. The cops showed up and they ended up paying everybody back. And it was a big bust. And AI was all the AI talk about it. But now it's going to be about this renowned illustrator and his wife who are haunted by the tragic death of their son, Charlie. All right, good old Charlie dies, and they're desperate to escape their grief, and the couple leave the world behind to remote Scottish Highlands, which is where this was kind of taking place on, where they meet an unknowable evil known the Unknown. There we go, everybody. The Unknown comes in. So Charlie's dead. It's not a chocolate factory. Is it and they have to really dance along the lines for this too. Here's the meth lab they're calling. This was when they were setting up. They were expected to be like a chocolate factory, and this is what it looked like too when you see it. So it wasn't that big of an immersive experience. I know people were pissed off. The guy who was playing Charlie was even making fun of it. He was like, "I don't look like Charlie in chocolate factory, like fucking Oompa Loompa." So he was making fun of it to himself, which I think is hilarious. But he's making pain. He's talking smack about it too. But this is coming forward. Willy Wonka horror movie without being Willy Wonka, but it is Willy Wonka. It's based on this experience. Again, people just taking advantage of something that blew up on social media. It's crazy to me. I'm just shocked this is happening, but I'm not shocked, but I'm like shocked. Rachel, are you surprised that this Willy Wonka inspired film is moving forward from this random company called Caledonia Pictures?
You know what? The internet works fast.
Fast. Right, that's so fast.
The internet works so fast. And I think Lexi mentioned it up here. Yeah, it's pretty bold to state that the original Willy Wonka wasn't a horror film.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that. Mm-hmm.
Bold statement. So it kind of already is a pretty horrifying source material. Then you have I don't even know how they're going to do the thing with the Unknown character, because that mask is just a ripoff from another owned IP. Yeah. So cool, whatever. I don't care. I think it's gonna be low budget. I think it's gonna suck. I just think it's hilarious that the internet moves this fast. Flash warning.
Yeah, flash warning. It's gonna be super low budget. It's gonna look like this, probably, the sets. And
right. Well, at least the sets won't cost so much money, because this fucking thing didn't cost so much money. Right. As long as they get the sad girl who looks like the sad Oompa Loompa.
Oh, they got to have her. They got to have her. But this character, the Unknown, you're right. Like, this mask is like, it's just, I don't know. It's like, how do you wrap a whole story around this character? It's not even like it's like Willy Wonka killing people, you know? It's just trying to make fun of how everyone's trending about this character.
It's just hopping on the train, the hype train. It's something that people are talking about, so they're just going to be like, oh, let's get this crowdfunded real fast while everyone cares.
That looks more like the Phantom of the Opera.
Then in 2 months, when they shit out whatever the piece of shit they're going to put out is, no one's going to care anymore. The internet moves too fast.
They have to really pump this thing out fast.
Last month, TikTok was blowing up about a Groundhog Day musical, about a groundhog, not like the Bill Murray movie.
Yeah, I know.
And that was better than whatever this is happening.
Yeah, this is going to be absolute freaking trash, if you ask me. I just don't see it. Maybe there'll be some campiness I'll like about it, but I think you already have like a bad experience. People are asking for their money back. I think you'll have more people asking for their money back when they see this, if it even comes to theaters, which it probably won't.
I don't think it'll come to theaters. I think it'll drop on like Tubi or some shit.
Yeah, I could be what it is. David Banner talking about the original Charlie Chocolate Factory too. Wasn't the book like kind of like darker tones too, and they kind of lightened up a little bit for the actual movie?
Roald Dahl shit is dark as fuck.
Yeah, like James and the Giant Peach, BFG, kids being a nuisance to all adults all the time. That's like the whole thing. Is like how do we figure? Yeah, I mean, when they're cute for a reason, so you don't strangle them, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's like,
exactly.
What?
Any adult out, every parent knows that. Like, okay,
Roald Dahl took his trauma from World War I and put it into children's literature, which was a weird mix.
Yeah,
yeah. I gotta say that Willy Wonka. I didn't see the new Willy Wonka, but that's the reboot with Johnny Depp was the weirdest fucking shit ever. And I hear the new one's actually pretty good. Coming to Max very soon.
I hear Timothée Chalamet did a good job on his.
Yeah, so. He like played Willy Wonka as a kid in high school or something like that, and then he got to play him again now in the movie.
Cool.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, good for him. He's working all over the place, GR, what do you think about this? Is this something that'll get you in the theater right now to see this masked character named the Unknown haunting people's dreams? Or do you think that this is like a Dilligaff moment for you? And like, why the hell are we taking this IP-ness and bringing it in this form to the screen? Think hard. I know you are.
Yeah, I somehow don't see me going to see this piece of crap. I mean, but if they'll make a horror movie out of Mickey, they'll make a horror out of anything.
Yeah, Mickey's already getting hit hard.
Lazy. These just dime a dozen free IP horror movies are just so fucking lazy. Do better.
Well, horror movies, in my opinion, are a waste of money anyway. But this is beyond stupid.
Yeah,
as you said, Brian, it's a definite Dilligaff movie.
Yeah, good point, Queen. Why they was making Wonka the main character? I mean, it could just be Charlie. It should be Charlie and Chocolate Factory, but. I just think, look at these sets. I know people hated this experience. People were mad. People were irritated so much they're calling the police. I don't know. It just seemed like this like a flash in the pan to me. I feel like when this movie even comes out, we're not even be thinking about this anymore. Yes, it's trending right now.
Question. You know what I haven't seen here? Any Oompa Loompas.
oh, there was one Oompa Loompa at the event. GR. There was one sad Oompa Loompa, and that was it. And people are making fun of that. We talked about how Simpsons had something where they actually had the same thing like 20 years ago too. Also predicting this happening as well. It's just funny how that gets to be. Jake, what do you think about this, man? Are you excited to see this come forward? Are you like, why are you messing with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory anymore? This was a bad experience. Like, let Charlie be.
I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid. Yeah. The Unknown thing is kind of creepy though, because it reminds me of. Have any of you watched the new Avatar on the Netflix at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, the series? I haven't checked it out yet.
They redid the series, but the cartoon, one of the spirits is he like steals faces from people who give in to his temptation.
Oh, wow.
So you never know what he's going to look like, right? Nobody knows what he actually looks like. Kind of like one of those things in Harry Potter that come like the Bogart.
A Dementor?
Yeah, no, the Bogart. Like it's just whatever you fear the most is what you see. It doesn't have a real form. So the Unknown thing kind of reminds me of that, which if that exists in a place that's supposed to be happy with candy, then you could probably make this a really cool thing, like a really creepy psychological thriller, but they're not going to do that with it. It's going to be stupid, and there's going to be no creativity. This shit.
There's Oompa Loompa right there. You know what I mean? It's based off this shit.
She regrets everything she's done in her life up until this point.
Yeah, she's like, why did I take this non-union job?
Right.
That's what she's saying right now. Yeah. That's what she's saying right now.
A bummer.
She's like, fuck.
What is with the plastic tarp orgy? What is happening there?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to it now. You said that
looks
right
like your garage back in the day.
The Slender Man Santa.
Oh yeah, back in the day it does. Let's go back to that. You can see this just shared by one more time. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here really. There's the God King himself. Welcome to Cruise Control. Yeah, like what is going on? And she does like the saddest Oompa Loompa. And why is there a Santa Claus there? This makes no sense to me.
It's weird.
I don't know.
It's weird. It's creepy.
How do you make a movie off this though too? I mean, like, is it about like someone goes to this place and it's unknown? Again, they were saying that Charlie's dead.
I think if you make a film about this, you don't go the horror route. you go almost like a heist film, not maybe like a heist film, but like a scam film. You do it from the perspective of the people running the event and how they're like being all greedy and like, oh, we're going to scam all these people out of all their money. And
so each person is an everlasting gobstopper.
That'd be cool.
What was
that would be more intriguing.
Mm-hmm. I said each person that comes in is an everlasting gobstopper. They're just like trying
sucking all the money out of them.
Yeah.
Just sucking it up.
They don't need their money. Just give it to me.
There's just a lot of other angles you could take to tell this story and make it more interesting. I think a horror movie is the laziest possible way.
Yeah, I like what you're saying too. You make it like a they're taking advantage of people. I mean, like it's a whole scam, a big scam, and like
people didn't design the scam. They typed it into AI.
AI, yep. And then they claimed that the stuff didn't show up on time, but they weren't having that shit come, you know? It was all like bait and switch. It was a big bait and switch thing, and they were gonna make a bunch of money, and then it fucking fell through. Like, what the hell are you doing to me? It's a scam, you know?
Right. So make a movie about the scammers. Do that.
I'd be down for that. Much more fun than this.
In 5 seconds, I came up with a better film concept. Less lazy people.
It's just dumb shit to me. The fact this is even happening and everyone's talking about, I'm like, this is just dumb. This whole experience was idiotic, but they tried to do something. They tried to scam people. They got caught. It went down horribly. Even the actors, again, were talking shit about it. Like I said, the guy who played Willy Wonka was talking shit about it. He was like, why would they cast me? And it's like, yeah, why would they cast me? I don't know. It's just what it is. So not a lot of good premise if you ask me, but a movie is going to come. Like I said, we got the Blood and Honey one. We've got, they had the Mean one came out. We have like all these Blood and Honey 2s coming out. Like these things are moving forward. Of course, Willy Wonka or the Mickey Mouse one's coming. So you're going to have more and more stuff like this, I think, as it moves forward. People just like take these penises and put them in something different and make it work. But will it work? It doesn't actually work. It becomes just like a shit show that people just go to see for like, it's more of a, oh, I just have to see just cause. And then they're like, oh, this fucking sucks. Why'd I watch this? Waste my time. Right. So, but maybe they do something right. Maybe they make it psychological. That'd be better. But they're doing a fucking horror movie and it'll probably be shit. But hopefully it's good. You know, maybe you're excited about there. Let me know. Would love to know what you think about this. But I'm not sold on this Willy Wonka experience. I am just like that Oompa Loompa. I'm just sad about this.